Okay, we're back. I've got Chris Rufo and Steve Kosick from Deveroe, a new band. Welcome, fellas.
Thanks for having us.
Sure. So you're in the process. I've got 4 tracks. You're just doing them one at a time, and tell me a little about where you're recording and where you're at with that whole thing.
Well, we tracked a lot of it at Yellow Bike Studios with Joe Kohler from Driftwood.
Okay. He was on the show last Sunday. I don't know if you caught that.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a great guy, player. We did a few of the other tracks at Monkey Tree Records years ago, and we kind of mixed some new stuff into it.
Oh,
so.
Cool. Yeah. So now, how long have you guys been together? It's a new band, I take it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just the 2 of you for now.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, we met,
5 or 6 years ago?
5 or 6 years ago, and we kind of, been tinkering around since then.
Okay. All right.
But, yeah, it's a relatively new project, We played for a while together. We took about a 1.5 year hiatus, but now we're back doing it again.
Gotcha. And Chris, we know that your background is with the Rufo Brothers band.
Yes.
Which has been apart but comes together from time to time. And
yeah, we're a group of assorted misfit musicians.
Okay.
We occasionally sit in. Steve and I both will sit in with Tim. Okay. Occasionally Tim has sat in with us. We all have a wide variety of genres that we enjoy playing, so it's nice. It works well together.
Cool. You guys look like you're dying to play us something. Shall we let you launch into a tune?
If you'd like to hear a song, sure.
Tell us what you're going to play. I absolutely do want to hear a song.
We're going to play a song I wrote actually on Cayuga Lake at 7 in the morning on Steve's boat.
Cool.
After a very rough, windy night. Don't sleep on the boat.
All right.
The song's called Unstable.
Let's go.
Unstable now. Don't let the cradle fall down. There's sparks on the water and a bird on the bow. Carry me unstable now. Ride the wind while you can, 'cause you're closer. Tie the rope loose if you can. Try and catch the wind in your hands. The lighthouse is drifting and I can't hardly stand. Tie the rope loose if you can. Ride the wind while you can, 'cause you're closer. You can walk on that water and the current can change. Watch it don't wash you away. Do you sleep soundly in the wind and the waves? Do they wash you away? Tie the rope loose if you can. Try and keep a foot on dry land. You're lost like a memory when the light starts to dim. Tie the rope loose if you can. You can walk on that water and the current can change. Watch it don't wash you away.
amazing. And you just woke up one morning and wrote that.
Yeah, it kind of just came right out.
Were you a little nauseous from the boat going?
It was a very interesting weekend.
It sounds like it. All right, why don't we play a second track off of the upcoming album? But tell us any projection of when that's going to be complete and how are you going to distribute it and all that kind of stuff.
We're shooting for March 22nd.
Okay.
We're going to do a short run copy of the album itself, physical copy, and then we'll have it on iTunes and Amazon and Reverb Nation, all that stuff.
Okay. All right. So, Stephen, what about your musical background prior to this? We know where Chris came from a little bit. How about you?
Well, I owned a recording studio in Johnson City for 6 years.
Okay.
We did a lot of stuff with all kinds of different genres. But then we ended up shutting that down. It was in the old Goodwill Theater and the Goodwill Theater Project. So we did some work with Naomi Cragen and things like that. And it's starting to pick up some steam back over there again.
Yeah, I see things happening here and there.
But I did a lot of, like I said, a lot of stuff with recording and studio.
So this is your first band gig?
No.
First one you want to talk about?
Yeah, first one I want to talk about. I've been,
That's all right.
The first one, I had high school bands and stuff after that too, but nothing,
Well, looking forward, you said you want to mention some of the gigs you got coming up.
Yeah, we're playing the John Barleycorn in Owego on the 15th of February.
Yeah.
And what do we have after that?
The Harry L. Pub, February 21st.
Okay. And that's on your Facebook page, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
so people can check you out.
Well,
I thought I was going to give you a little break.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, however you want to do it.
Play.
All right.
Make them play. Right? And what's the name of this song coming up?
Night Ends. And it's a true story.
Okay.
Sun rising out my windshield. 6:05 a.m. as I cross the county line. Can't say where I've been, all the things that I've been doing were all that important after all. Just a night of foolish glory, just another story, that's all I've got to show. I'd like to think that I'm not on the brink, but my candle, it burns at both ends. And the sun may be rising, but I hope the night never ends. Song playing in my head. I wish I could remember everything that pretty girl said. The timing of the engine and the beating of my heart seem to make a rhythm all their own. And I wonder where I'm headed. Is it really that much better when the road feels like home? I'd like to think that I'm not on the brink, but my candle, it burns at both ends. 6-string guitars, drinking whiskey from a jar and telling old dirty jokes with my friends. Well, the sun may be rising, but I hope the night never ends. city lights, singing songs and picking fights and telling pretty girls that I'm in the band. Some say it's strange living out the songs I sing, but I don't know any other way. And the sun may be rising, but tell me the night never ends. Oh, yeah.
Awesome. Unbelievable. I just have one question. Do you remember what time of day it was when the idea for that song hit you?
It was about 4 o'clock in the morning. The sun wasn't exactly up yet.
That is great. Unbelievable. Let's give you guys a break. We'll play Keep Breathing, and then we got to go to a commercial break, and then we'll come back and see what else we can talk about.
Sounds good. Sounds great.
Thanks.
In under a second, your whole life can change. You won't see it coming. There's nothing sad and there's no one to blame.
Hey, that was another great song from Deveroe, Chris Rufo and Stephen Kosick, and this is Magic 101.7. My name is Fred. You're listening to That Sunday Show.
All music heard on That Sunday Show is the property of the writers and performers.
Magic 101.7.
Places where we can all go, way far from north, way down below. A holiday out on the coast where you and me, we matter the most. I sit perfectly within a holiday that will never miss. There's one place to be free. Out here on a spectacle sea, where all of our friends sing in the breeze. Our fire dances late at night, and I believe everything is alright. I sit perfectly within a holiday that will never miss. Out on the beach, it's so hard to be free. Will you spend this time here with me? Holidays, they come and they go, but there's one thing I know. Stay right here and don't make a sound. I'm afraid there's someone around. Pack your things, we'll leave today. It's getting cold, we cannot stay. We can swim in the sea where the fishes are free, or we can lay on the beach, just you and me. We can walk on the ground, we can climb in the trees, or we can play in the clouds where everyone's free. We can swim in the sea where the fishes are free, or we can lay on the beach, just you and me. We can walk on the ground, we can climb in the trees, or we can lay in the clouds where everyone's free. So walk on the ground, we can lay in the trees, we can lay in the clouds where everyone's free. Absolutely, absolutely. We can swim in the sea where the fishes are free, or we can lay on the ground, just you and me. We can walk on the ground.
Okay, we're back with Devereaux. That song was called Holiday, and it's going to be on the upcoming CD you guys are releasing, tell me again, March?
22nd.
Okay. And you sang that song, Steve, and you wrote it?
Yep,
Can you
yep.
tell me a little bit about how that, the inspiration and all?
It's I wrote it when I was on vacation, and it's kind of a fun, kind of a summer sort of more of a summer song.
Yeah.
But when you go away and you just don't want to come back, that's kind of where that song's from. So
Yeah. We made an interesting connection during the break. We played Pat Kane, and he is going to be playing on Parade Day, which is
March 2nd.
which is about an international holiday here in Binghamton.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He'll be playing at Tranquil, which is where you are the manager.
Yep. Yeah.
Small town after all.
Yeah. No, he was there last year. I mean, Pat's great. He can sit up there and play for 10 hours straight.
Yeah, and apparently he keeps the crowd going.
Yeah. No, he does a great job.
Yep. Well, we'll be playing some more of him here pretty soon. So plans beyond the album and this summer, what are your aspirations, guys? Where are you going with this thing?
Well, for the upcoming spring, we plan on promoting. One is the title of the first album, and we're actually currently in production on the second one. as we speak.
Awesome.
So we're keeping the wheels turning.
That's good. And
We had a really great experience at Yellow Bike with Joe Kohler. We went for a very natural, organic sound. No digital effects.
back up. What's Yellow Bike?
Yellow Bike Studio is Joe Kohler's private recording studio.
Oh, okay. Okay. Who knew?
Yep.
It's just top secret. Everybody knows now.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we're in trouble. Sorry, Joe. Somehow I don't think he's listening, but you never know.
You never know.
The call-in lines are open, 748-0101. This is Magic 101.7. My name's Fred. Talking with Deveroe. And what's next? Shall we? Okay, yeah, good plan.